Hey, Shalom. First, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakwakadash, Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls God, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. I want to give a double honor to the apostles, a great millstone who has taught me this truth. I want to give a peace and blessings to the I came across the four corners of the earth who teach this truth. And rest that like to do so. It's going to be a quick video. Lord, when the video is edifying. Lord, when I can get something from this video. Quick video, man, just basically going into the enemy. Again, Lord willing, it's edifying to you, Akim, and you sisters that may watch the video. One thing, when you come into this truth, you come to the understanding of who you are, and you also come to the understanding of who the enemies is, right? And who the enemies are, I should say. And it's a distinct difference between Israel and the heathen. Okay, it's a complete difference, and you will walk around here wondering why, like you be in the world and wondering why these other nations feel a way towards you or, only seek to gain off of you. And it's because that they have a hatred towards you. Okay, they have a hatred towards Israel, man. They do. It is what it is. And it's evident. And it's been like that, it's been like that since forever. Okay, they always hated us, man. From Esau all the way down to Moab, man. They've always hated us, man. They always seek to gain off of us. They always seek to get over on us. They always seek to put us to death. They always seek to put us into captivity. They all had a hand in our captivity, and we say what we say for a reason, right? Jake in the world is not in his right mind. Jake in the world think that he could hold hand with the wicked, and you can't do that, right? Just because an enemy give you something, that don't mean that he's for you. Let me get this real quick. Gift, destroy, heart. Right? This is Ecclesiastes 7:7. It says, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad. Yeah, it does. Oppression maketh a wise man mad, and we've been oppressed. So when you come to this truth and you get wise, you understand, right? You get angry, man. You get angry. You get mad, but you got to learn how to control our anger. Because scriptures say what? Be wise as serpents and harmless as doves. Scriptures also say that we'll be turned from fishers into hunters, right? So it's a time and a place to get active. Right now, it's not, man. Okay, we have to wait for the Lord. The scripture said, "Vengeance is the Lord's; it's not ours, man." Okay, it's not ours, man. It's not for you to come into this truth and start, doing shit that you ain't got no business doing. Okay, no, you got to be, you got to be wise. Okay, but nonetheless, you are going to, you might be angry. Well, you are going to be angry, okay? Because you're going to start going through history. You're going to start realizing what these motherfuckers did. And then you're going to see even the things that they do now, okay? Okay, it says, and a gift destroyed the heart. Yeah, a gift destroyed the heart, man. These enemies like Jake, when the so-called white men give Jake a position or give Jake money, right? Or, just put Jake in a so-called good circumstance, which he's not putting you in a good circumstance. And if you think he's putting you in a good circumstance, he's benefiting off of it, right? Jake started to think that, oh, no, he ain't so bad. Oh, no, he not this. Oh, no, he even stole your shit and gave you a crumb of it back, and you think it's something. But we so used to being oppressed. We so used to being beat down and low as a nation that we feel a way about ourselves. Right, that's why Jake could look at another Jake in what they call it project. Right, they start projecting because Jake hate themselves, man. Jake hate themselves. Jake could look at Jake and be like, man, fuck this nigga or fuck this spick or fuck woo, And that's not this, when you come into the knowledge and truth and understanding, really, you look at another brother which is in the truth with love. Like, this is your brother, like. Y'all die for each other, man. Okay? Like, because we're all on one accord in the truth, right? The men that of GMS and the men that follow GMS, which is the truth, right? We all are on one accord, man. We all fear the Lord, okay? And what did the Lord say? He said, the one that, let's grab it. Call Allah Yahweh Bashem El Shash 1144, same as my brother. What is it? Same as my mother. I think it was mother first because his mother had came in. It's my mother. Same. Do the will. father, same. Slakia. Do. Right here. This is Matthew 20, Matthew 12 and 50. It says, for whosoever shall do the will of my Father which is in heaven, the same is my brother and sister and mother. So the ones that do the will, right, is you know, your brother, your sister, your father, your mother, like the same that do this will, man. Okay, your immediate family is really, you know, y'all just related. You know, if they're not in the truth, you really just related, man. You know, because you really can't even trust them motherfuckers, man, for real. Like, you can't really, you know, trust it, you know. But you could trust your brother because your brother has the fear of the Lord, man. Okay? Let me grab this. Oh, it was one more I was going to grab. What is it? Give the short the heart. I was thinking about it, man. Oh, yeah. Because Jake loved to join hand with the wicked. Join hand wicked. Right here. Proverbs 11 and 21, it says, though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished. Yeah, the wicked is not going to go unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. See, right? Which is the elect and the 1/3. Okay, we coming into a time where, like, Taiwan just had a 6.3 magnitude earthquake. What was that? A day or two ago, right? But we look for that's in prophecy. You know, earthquakes in diverse places, like wars, rumors of wars. You hear wars, rumors. You hear about the war brewing every day. So prophecy is in our face. Prophecy is in the world's face, and the prophets are out here teaching and preaching the word throughout the four corners of the earth, bidding the elect to the marriage, man. But you got 2/3 of Jake who hear it and throw it by the wayside and would rather stand hand in hand with the enemy, stand and even though they might not, you know, Jake might say, you know, fuck these, you know, the so-called white man or this and that and that, or the heathen and all that. But if you're doing wickedness and you are abiding or living in the way of the enemy, then that's almost the same as you joining hand in hand, regardless of what you say. Because really, if you hated the enemy and you hated, you know, the things that they've done, you'll be trying to tap into where you come from. You'll be trying to tap into the law, statutes, and commandments. You'll be trying to tap into your bloodline and in the history, you know, and our laws, our statutes, our commandments, the way we lived, the way we ruled, the way we walked, the way we moved, the way we thought. Okay, you start tapping into that if you really hated your enemy, you know. But like I always say this in the video, come to find out that a lot of Jake that claim and that's in the world that claim that they hate the enemy is really because he ain't give you nothing. But as soon as he give you something, soon as Jay gets something from the enemy, oh, yeah, man, he's not that bad, man. He's not, you know. I've seen it, man. I've seen it too many times. Okay. This is Psalms 83 and 2. It says, for lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. Okay. They hate us. It says they have, and you might be saying like, well, man, why they hating us, man? Because it's in them to hate us. Okay. We ain't did nothing to them. Why they hate? Because it's in us. It's in them to hate us. Okay? It says, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more remembrance. And do you understand how much hatred you got to have towards a nation to even have that thought towards the people? Come on, man. It says, for they have consulted together with one consent, which means they all agree. Okay, it says they are confederate against thee, right? The tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites of Moab and the Hagarenes, Gebal and Ammon, Amalek, the Philistines. It says with the inhabitants of Tyre. So you got, man, you got Chinese, you got white, you got Middle Easterns, right? Arabs, you got Ham, you got Japanese, man, you got the Small Hatters, 1948ers, like you got all these nations that hate us, man, you know. But you know what? The Lord is for his men, man. Okay? The Lord is going to redeem his men. And that's what they hate, right? And that's what they're going to fear here shortly. Okay? This is Baruch 4 and 24. It says, like as now the neighbors of Zion have seen your captivity. Yeah, they all seen our captivity. The heathen have seen our captivity. So shall they see shortly your salvation from our power, which shall come upon you with great glory and brightness of the everlasting. My children, suffer patiently the wrath that has come upon you from the Most High. See, this wrath came from the Lord. Why? Because we don't follow the law, statutes, and commandments. Let's get that. Let's get that, man. Deuteronomy 28, and let's go down to, what is that, 15? It says, Deuteronomy 28 and 15. It says, but it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord Yahweh thy power, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Okay? You know what? Let me start at 14. Salaki. This is Deuteronomy 28 and 14. It says, and thou shalt not go aside from any of the words which I command thee. And we did that. Okay? It says, and to the point where we served other gods that are no gods. It says, which I command thee this day, to the right hand or to the left, to go after other gods to serve them. It says, but this is 15. It says, but it should come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord Yahweh thy power, to observe, to do all his commandments and the statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. And when you go down, you get into the curses. And indeed, all these curses have come upon us, man, from the so-called black man, Native American man, Latino man, and woman, by way of our father's side. Okay. Now let me go up to Deuteronomy 28 and 1. It says, and it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord Yahweh thy power, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord Yahweh thy power will set thee up, set thee on high above all nations of the earth, which are the other nations, which are the heathen nations. So by default, we were supposed to be above these other nations. They were supposed to serve us. It is what it is, man. Okay, and whoever got an issue with that, we're going to be destroyed. Okay, period. Because that's the way the Lord wanted to be set up. The Lord has a favorite people, which is Israel. Okay, hence why when we went off, we got punished. The nations go off every day. The one who rule this so-called kingdom is built off of wickedness, and yet the wicked thrive in this society. But it's coming to a time where the wicked is going to crash and burn, man, and the wicked is going to be in subjection. Right? When I talk about the wicked, I'm talking about the wicked, the people, which is Esau, and his counterpart, which is the heathen. Okay, they're going to be in captivity and subject underneath Jake. Period, man. And I could get scriptures to prove it and back it. Okay, all day. This is Baruch 4. Back in 24, it says, like as now the neighbors of Zion have seen your captivity, so shall they see shortly your salvation from our power, which shall come upon you with great glory and brightness of the everlasting. My children, suffer patiently the wrath that has come upon you from the Most High, for thine enemy hath persecuted thee. See, the enemy has done this, right? It said, but it was done through them, because what? We didn't follow the law, such as commandments. I just got it. It says, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction and shalt tread upon his neck. So yeah, we went into captivity under, that's prophecy. Right, we came down low as a people, but it's also prophecy that they're going to be in subjection under us. Okay, and that's the times that we're coming upon. Okay, let me go to this one just to top it off, man. This is Isaiah 60, and I'll go to 10. It says, and the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls. Those strangers are the heathen, and their kings shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I have smote thee. See, in the Lord's wrath he has smote us, right? Through the heathen. Okay. It says, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee. And the form of mercy is us receiving and teaching and understanding this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, man. Okay. This truth, right? That is a form of mercy, man. Okay. And scripture say what? Being brought back to the Lord, seek him 10 times more, man. Okay. You know, so this is what it is, man. This is what it is. OK, and the enemy hates to see it. The enemy hates to see it. Enemy hates to see it, man. They would rather for us to stay in captivity and get fat while we starve. No. No, no, no. No longer, man. No longer. It's coming to a time where all you nations will be subject unto Jake. Okay? So with that, loading the video is edifying. Loading Akim got something from this video. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Kwakadash. We want your brothers to keep pushing. On to the next. Shalom.